That makes sense. Alright, well, it's 3:30 or 5:30. I'm gonna get started.
Hurrah!
Alright, so to everyone who's here, welcome to my the Berwick Saga beta patch demo. I'm joined by Ethan. That's how you pronounce it, right?
Aethin.
Aethin? Oof. I'm joined by Aethin, who actually did the translating. Um,
Hello.
and I'm playing this because it's the first game I ever streamed. Um,
Oh, is it?
yeah, like 2 years ago or whatever. It was the first game I ever streamed. Anyway, I still have all my old saves here, but oh, I probably shouldn't select them. Um, New game. That's right. All right. Looking good so far. Name the file.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
I think I did it by accident.
You're not gonna name your file something corny?
No. Oh, whoops.
How disappointing.
Oh man. I probably should have done a vote on that, but oh well.
Eh.
So, cutscene time. There's not much to do but read here. So, I'm surprised though. I felt like there would be more dialogue than this.
Just in the opening?
Yeah.
Or how much of the opening? I suppose you did play it before, so.
Yeah, I guess I don't. I guess I skipped this part. I'll go through the mechanics as I actually play the game. Right now, we're discussing world building.
Oh yes. So, when I first glanced at like the amounts of soldiers in this, I, for some reason, was thinking that the character for 10,000 was the character for 100 million, and I was absolutely flabbergasted.
Oh no.
It's like, so 10 billion men were lost to this war.
Oh man, that's like 10 million? That's like the population of the state of Maryland or something.
Yeah, that'd be a problem.
The Berwick League.
Oh yes. So this map is actually highlighted incorrectly. It highlights Lydian, which is the country at the very bottom left, which is not featured in the story. But it should be highlighting this northern region, because that's actually part of the league.
Okay. So the bottom left is just neutral territory?
Yep. And the Roz Empire.
Is it supposed to be Valentine?
Yes, it's supposed to be Valentine.
Why?
It annoys me to no end, but it's on the map in game.
Wait. Please back off my mic. Oh, might be.
King Vulcans.
Try that. Is that fine? It's vassal to the east.
Oh yes, so they're showing that they have a pincer move here on Valentine, the capital.
Yeah. I'm glad they show that, because it's just interesting to show just the strategy happening, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, a little bit earlier they showed like the dotted X's where the Empire was advancing along there. And so one thing I love about this is that in the very first time you see the Empire in one of the side quests on Chapter 2, they're clearly not evil people. They're just sitting there talking about getting shipments back to the homeland and like, oh, they have these cool technology here. They're rediscovering how to make magical orbs and all that. And think, oh, that's interesting. And they're just chatting. They're not, talking about raping all your dudes or whatever.
Mm. Volsons.
Oh yeah, he's a dick. So top left here is Reese's father, though they don't tell you this right here, and bottom left is Duke Reed, I believe his name is. I forget where he's the Duke of. It's in my notes.
The mic is still too loud. Yeah, I lowered it a bit, but I hope this one's fine. I know Aethin's probably fine.
Yeah, how am I, chat? I suppose I have to wait to chat.
Yeah.
Ethan.
They called you Ethan.
Oh no.
Good. It is
Yeah,
here that our saga begins. Alright, what's
Yes.
up? What were you saying?
Oh, so the capital city where most of the game takes place in is called Narvia or Narvia Castle in the Japanese version, but on this map here it says Navarone.
Oh no.
And so I've gone with Navarone for the translation. 'Cause
But
that's
it
what you'll
should be
seeing.
Narvia. That's so bad.
Yeah, so I've gone with it's the Duchy of Narvia and its capital is Navarone. Is what I'm been going with. Oh, you might want auto scroll on pause, really.
Yeah. That's what I did.
Should have been, this is where our Berwick saga begins. No, that would be a little too corny. Yeah, Reese also has a personality, a bit more than Runen does from Turing Saga.
Who's Runen? You mean Leaf?
Oh yeah,
The
Leaf.
Leaf clone?
Leaf from Turing Saga, definitely.
Because I don't remember him either.
He's kind of just your generic good guy. Reese is kind of sassy. But not too sassy. Just like mouths off to people when they're being obviously a jerk to him.
So like Holmes. But with Runen's tact.
Yeah. More or less. Like, he won't mouth off to the king, but his advisors are fair game.
Oh, so Zerna's out curing a disease.
Oh yeah. She needs to be quarantined now, definitely. So, just a fair warning to you and everyone else watching. I am not good at this game, or most Fire Emblems, really.
Yeah, I'm okay at this game. I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes too. Um,
I'm just here for moral support.
yeah, but also to explain translations. Oh, I like the loss condition.
Oh yeah, it's wonderful. That's Reese or Ward dies.
Yeah, and part of it's cut off. Like, by the way, guys, this is actually putting out the whole screen, so if you see any issues that are due to things being cut off, like, just make sure you bring them up, I guess, if I don't notice them.
Yeah, the spacing here, it used to be better. Something that must have gotten effed up with the font width.
Okay, but anyway, I know how to play this game.
Yeah.
Alright, so basically, for anyone who's never seen this game before I make a move, I'm gonna just explain what's going on right now. The top right is a turn queue. So basically, if I move someone, like one person, I can move anyone. The enemy gets 4 moves. But let me adjust settings for now.
Oh yeah, probably want to turn off help tips because they're still broken AF.
Okay. Throw grid, turn indicator, terrain. There's a lot of things. No attack range? Yes.
Yes, please.
CPU, yeah, because CPU cursor. Help messages off.
Yes.
Vibrate. I don't think I can turn that on. Combat forecast. Player turn only. Yeah. I'm surprised at all these options.
Oh yeah, I do like the player turn option for that. It's nifty.
And
I would also turn staff skill range on.
Yeah. Yeah. Cursor movement, free, limit. Yeah, limit. Unit focus. Previous. Movement speed. Fast. I don't know what unit select is.
I think it's when you're attacking somebody. Like, how do you change the like what pressing the direction button and stuff do? And don't really worry about these crazy Narvia settings.
Alright.
Alternatively, if you want to play in wacky mode, you can set up some awful settings, but it's a built-in trigger to change the turn system from this sort of queue-based one to a Fire Emblem turn-based one.
There is?
Yeah, it's a hidden feature.
Oh, that's weird. Alright, so one thing I want to show off is I can equip... So I first plan on making ward move anyway, but I can equip the long spear. And hold on.
It still says organized too.
And so I'm going to equip the long spear, and then I'm going to move. You'll notice that it says in the information right here that it's 12 plus 1H. For every hex I move, he gets 1 damage, but I have to equip it before I move. Otherwise, he doesn't get that full damage. And then I'm about to attack. He has 10 plus 9 defense because he has a chance of raising his shield. The enemy also has a chance of raising their shield. And ward missed. Ward blocked with the shield, and so that green arrow means that guy's injured, which means he has a high chance of getting crippled.
Yes. And also, he lost his grip on his equipment whenever you injure somebody.
Yeah, if you injure someone, you have another move, or they don't take another move, then they unequip their equipment until their next move. And I'll talk about how battle works in a moment. I'm still moving at the same rate as before. What's kind of nice about the way this works is that, like right there, Reese couldn't do anything, and honestly, you probably won't be able to do anything for the rest of this turn. But, like, basically you can, if someone doesn't have something to do, they might have something to do later. Rather than having wasted turns. Sherlock there, the bow guy, but he has really low accuracy. Right now all these guys are not moving at all.
I prefer to see that little pop-up saying, lost a bunch. Something's wrong with the experience gain screen. It just keeps loading 3 lines, and one of them just says lost. Which is supposed to show up whenever I think a miracle charm breaks. But instead it's showing up now because, you know, whatever. Fuck me, right?
What else do I want to bring up? Yeah, Shroud, my computer is definitely better than the last time I played. I don't know what text box you're talking about that appears after battle. Did you talk about that? Oh, it was probably the experience one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you only get experience for kills in this game.
Oh hey, is there
Oh no, she's about to get trafficked.
Oh yeah, at least she's not diseased. Turned out that wasn't true.
And here's Dean. Dean is like the best foot unit in the game. BT dubs.
Oh yeah, he has has Counterer and it's not Vengeance. I forget what I called it. Vengeful.
We'll check it in a moment.
Super fast or super hard. What were you saying?
We'll check it in a moment.
Okay, sorry. I'm getting ahead of things.
Alright. That's kind of what happens every time he enters battle. That thing you just saw in that cutscene. Alright. I guess this is supposed to be the healing tutorial.
Mm-hmm. And the joke is that Izerna is worse than an item because she heals less than the basic vulnerary.
Yeah, but she eventually gets that one move. So Dean is a mercenary unit, that's why his axe has a blue name. You have to pay mercenary units by chapter until we permanently recruit them, which happens under certain conditions. Like, Dean permanently recruits once he promotes, which happens after he gets 60 kills. Anyway,
Something like that.
So this is kind of peculiar. Ward couldn't counter that, but Sherlock could. I think it's better if Aethin tries to describe the turn, like how that works.
Yeah, so there are two kinds of... Oh, someone in the chat says, am I 47 on YouTube? Yes, I am. That was a randomly generated name for me. I just kept it. Okay, so range in this, from one hex away, there's 0 range, and then there's 1 range. 0 range is actual sort of melee range, and you count as... Both units count as standing on the defender's tile. And so this is things like almost all swords and axes and lances. Or sorry, spears. I suppose lances are rangeable as well. But crossbows and bows can attack at range 1, which is basically acts like a ranged attack, but you can't be counterattacked by range 0 unless the person with range 0 has, I believe it's 11 or higher attack speed. So yeah, it just separates it even a little bit further.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the cooler things about this game, just having 2 distinct range things.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
right there, Adel activated Deathmatch, which is... Well, it's good that I'm playing a translate. Now I can actually see why things are happening instead of guessing. Oh, okay, that's what it does. You can't be injured or crippled either, that's great.
Oh yeah, Robust is wonderful.
Yeah, and then the supporter skill, it only works with Adel.
Yep.
And these are basically your Christmas Cavaliers, but not really. And, oh, you called it the Pyroom? In this game, too? Oh, I guess
yeah.
it actually is. Because you called it the Short Spear in, You called it the Short Spear in Tearing.
Oh, that's true, I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
I was trying to be a little more conservative with my translations here.
But I think it makes more sense in this game because it's different. Yeah, Xylon, the hit rates are pretty low, especially early on.
Yeah, they're crazy low. Is Dean constantly angry? I think so. He is Axe Vega, or Axe Navarre.
The move...
Deathmatch sounds like continued. So Deathmatch is...
It's more like Charge.
Yeah.
It's pretty much this game's version of Charge.
Yeah. Reese actually has continue / adept.
Yeah, a bunch of characters do. So the way battles work, Do you want to explain that one too? Because like it's gonna be hard for me to play while explaining it. Because I understand it, but it's a lot of effort to explain.
Yeah, so the attacking unit will, attack first, because they're the attacker. If they miss, or if they deal no damage, then the defender, presuming that they have a weapon that can attack at that range, can counterattack. If the counterattack also deals 0 damage, or misses, then if the attacker is faster, then they can get a second attack. Yeah. They get a second attack. So in that particular situation, if you have counterer like Aethin does, which means you can always attack or always counterattack, then that can actually hurt you more because your enemy could get a second attack that they wouldn't have otherwise had on you. And then, so there's those like retry attacks, the second attacks you get when you're faster than you're the defender, and the defender misses the counterattack.
Okay, first of all, real quick, this is hype. Reese just got a critical. Criticals don't happen like in other games. They're tied to the weapon and supports, and that's just about it. Because there's no skill stat in this game. The skill stat is the weapon level stat. And like Reese got a critical because his weapon had 12 crit. So you barely ever see crits, but they're hype whenever they happen.
Oh yeah, and they're unlike Fire Emblem or Tearing Saga crits. Crits in Berwick, they just add randomly 10 to 20 damage that pierces defense. So that's fun.
Yeah, and typically like knives have it.
Oh yeah, there's one, the Assassin Dagger, which can only be used by enemy assassins. It has 80 crit, I believe.
Yeah, which is really dumb design.
Yeah.
Night Sword.
Yeah. They went all out on the randomness for this game.
Yeah, but it's still pretty good. Cause like it's not very. What was I gonna say? Like it's not like one mistake will just suddenly. Oh shoot! I put Izerna in. Oh, she dodged. Okay. Yeah, it's not like one mistake will just cost you a lot, because it takes a while for things to die for the most part in this game. Even your units.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god damn it. I messed this up.
No.
Alright. Let's move Izerna up.
Yeah, you start to think about the order you move your units in because of the weird priority queue system instead of
Yeah, it's
player phases.
definitely more interesting than Fire Emblem in that sense. Once you get used to it, it's still kind of weird. But once you get used to it, it just feels natural, I guess. Like, I don't know if you've ever tried to play Fire Emblem after playing Berwick, though. It's one of the weirdest things.
Let's see. After playing Berwick, the first thing I played was Shadows of Valentia, so
Let's see.
still kind of weird. How far into the game is this? This is the very first map.
Yeah, let's just attack this guy. I'll turn on some animations from time to time, basically whenever I remember. Just so you guys can see, because these animations are legitimately really good. Oh no. Addle's screwed. Alright. This is what we use Ward for. Ward is actually really good as far as Jagans go, because he's still pretty usable in endgame.
Oh, yeah,
and like his growths suck, but everyone's growths suck. So, like the highest defense growth in this game is Reese, and he's
what, 18 or something?
Yeah. All right, so I moved him one to the right because I think hold on. Yeah, the Iron Spear just gets +1 per hex, so I'm just gonna move one to the right. What's annoying is that this game doesn't really let you abuse that. It's not really annoying. It's actually pretty good thinking on their part. Like, but the game doesn't really let you abuse that. So oh shit. Does that deserter have anything? Yeah, anyway, the game doesn't really let you abuse that because it takes you to the shortest route. Always. Which, like, shortest route to a tile is what I meant.
Yeah, good point. I hadn't thought of that.
So. Oh my god, Sherlock. So accuracy is tied to weapon level, and Sherlock has... Let me check his weapon level. Oh, there's still a level... Oh yeah, Sherlock has a weapon level... That's Adel, my bad. There's weapon level of 9, which is why everyone's kind of sucks. Because
weapon level
everyone's accuracy sucks. Yeah.
40, 50, 60. Those are the usual caps.
Okay, if this hits, then Adel's safe. Oh! It didn't hit. Okay. He hit one more time, but that didn't really... Oh. So you might say glowing, like, sort of yellow around Adel. That's basically referred to the range of his skill. And his skill is support, meaning that if someone else with the skill support is within that, like, light yellow hex thing, then him and the other unit get a boost. Oh, and here's 2 new units. Albert, Elliot's father, and Christine. Oh, so you went with Christine instead of Chris.
Oh, yeah.
Makes sense.
These two have a paired ending together, presuming that they both survive.
So, I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's a yellow bar underneath the HP bar. That's the mount's health. And what's kind of cool about Christine is that he can heal mounts between chapters. Oh wow, that was a mistake. Oh, that was not. That's okay. She can heal mounts between chapters, so she can also switch mounts. So if you have a mount that's low on HP, you can get them healed. It doesn't really apply in this chapter because your mounts are temporary in this chapter. And yeah, I'm clearly not used to this game just because I moved her. When I should have not moved her.
Yeah, maybe kill that archer should be your first priority.
Yeah. Zerna's actually safe.
Hey, Raven.
Who's this?
Stardust.
Hey, what's up?
You might want to mess around with your mic because you're peaking really hard. Like, really hard.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
very unpleasant to listen to.
Hold on a sec. Alright.
I've commented in chat about it twice, and so has someone else. So, I'm not gonna be in the call because I don't know anything about this, and this is generally your 2 time. But I just wanted to drop in and say that.
Oh, I think I heard a tiny, tiny little voice there. Oh, geez. Yes. Oh, and now it's really, really quiet. That's quite... Yeah, that seems better. Yeah, that's good. Well, I'll take this time. People are asking about horses, so I'll explain that. So your party comes with a squad of horses that they all ride, and as you take damage, your horse receives the exact same amount of damage as you do, unless you have some other skills or whatever. And when your horse runs out of HP, they'll just plain die, and you have to buy a new horse.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright. I think that's working now.
Huzzah!
Yeah, and your horse dies. And so did that guy. Yeah, I did some messing around, and I don't... I figured... Okay, so there's Dean. Got a variance. Oh, okay. So interesting thing right there. Is he got a weapon level up right there. So you can get weapon level ups on level up, but you also get it whenever you have a chance of getting it as well. So every 4 turns, Sherlock can activate double shot, which is an advanced skill. Lets him do damage. The way that this game actually handles that, it right if you can. I generally prefer Fire Emblem.
Mm-hmm.
It says that I'm cutting.
I haven't been noticing it, but maybe it's different for me than the stream.
Yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, I think it's different because of my... Basically, what I was saying earlier, that you get weapon levels, level up.
All right, one more thing, Raven. Now you're cutting out a lot, and that's going to be a problem on OBS's end. I would say go into your filters on OBS's end and take the filter off for the noise gate, because I think you have...
I just fixed that.
Oh, did you? Okay. Then I'll jump back out. My bad. Oh, rip. Do you have any filters on your mic whatsoever?
No, I don't. The only, maybe my mic is way too far from my face.
It needs to be inside your mouth.
Yeah, apparently. Okay. Well, we had these problems with your stream like last summer or something, and you resolved them.
Yeah. I haven't streamed in a while, so I didn't expect too much. Okay, well, I think this should be fine.
Alright.
It's relatively balanced.
I'm gonna stay in here and deafen and just kind of report audio issues.
Alright, thanks, Stardust.
No problem.
That's a shame.
Okay, so this should be fine. Dean got another kill. I think he's at 2 kills now. Which means only 58 to go until he's permanently recruited.
Hooray! People are saying these characters look like they came from Suikoden. I'm afraid I've never played that, but I know that the character designer for this worked on Carnival Phantasm, if you've seen that anime.
Wait, is that guy... Is that guy, like, pissed off? Whatever the equivalent thing is? I know pissed off because that's the name of it in South Park, but... Is he, like, enraged? I guess is what it is. Because I think Dean attacked him and then he turned red, so I think he's gonna go after Dean now.
Strange. Usually it should say that he's provoked. So
Yeah,
in fact it didn't on his screen. I might have seen their chat on Christine's options. There was swap horse, which lets her swap horses with the person next to her. This is not a normal thing that units can do.
Yeah, and it's really nice if like your horse is about to die, because you can heal horses between battles. Oh, and it's the 5th turn, so every 5 turns you can actually create a save state. But yeah, she can swap horses, and they recover. She basically recovers their HP. It's pretty irrelevant for this chapter, because what was it?
Because all our horses get stolen?
Yeah. You pretty much lose all your horses after this chapter. I didn't know they got stolen.
Oh, yeah. So, one of the side missions in Chapter 1 is trying to go and get your horses back. Or is that Chapter 2? No, I'm forgetting things.
So Reese got sword and shield level up. Stardust, you can start from any save you have, which in this case would be from the 5 turn, but then you typically do have a save at the start of the chapter. And as you can see, the enemies are getting less and less turns. It's on account of the fact that there's less and less enemies to deal with. And also, these guys keep evading Dean. That's some bullshit. At least, like, Dean's provoking them. Because, yeah, like, Izerna has... Oh, she has 1 tile she can sit in. She won't be attacked.
Actually, could you look at that Axe guy's skills, if he has any? That might be why he's turning red.
Nope,
That or
he
just
doesn't
could
have
be his
any.
class. Oh.
Why is he being provoked then? I don't know.
Mm.
Yeah, because I feel like it's part of the AI to get them provoked, but I'm not sure. Not the AI, but like it's just something.
Elbert has the command skill provoke.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Someone had the command skill.
Oh, that guy is always enraged in this chapter.
Okay.
Says Roy. Ah.
That's good. Hey, Ward didn't kill that guy, which is fine. Get Reese the experience.
Oh yeah, Ward is so powerful right now. He's basically endgame worthy right now.
Yeah.
So he doesn't get any experience even from killing people.
I literally have not seen him gain a level up on my first playthrough. Oh yeah, and this is a minor thing, relatively minor. It's not really that minor. But you have to use arrows to shoot, which is partially cool because arrows have their own might ratings too. But also, you have special like magic arrows as well. Give like extra effects and elemental damage, things like that, which is a thing in this game. 94 hit. God damn. I'm taking that.
Thank you, Leon.
Kill this guy with Reese. Reese is pretty good right now. Does what make archers better or worse?
Oh, I think arrows.
Arrows? I don't know. It keeps them about the same. I'd say. The archers in this game are good, but I don't think it's because of arrows. Well, I mean, what's his name isn't that great. Oh, that guy has a gold shield.
Esteban?
Holmes.
Yeah, Esteban.
Not Holmes. Wait. Sherlock. Why am I thinking Holmes? Sherlock.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he's that great.
He's better, actually, if you bench him until chapter 3 or so, because he gets experience from being on the bench. All your units do.
Oh, he does?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Dean activated Adept. Hell yeah! And Dean's
Nicely
axe
done.
skill went up. Nice.
The only skill that matters.
Yeah, honestly, don't expect much from level ups in this game aside from like weapon skill, which is a good thing to have. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna deathmatch this guy. But there is growth bracketing, and I'm coming up with the proper binomial probability distributions for I'm like over halfway done with the roster, but I'm coming up with that for this game. Which, by the way, Ruby's a really bad unit. Just an FYI.
Yeah.
Like, she has worse averages than Alvina.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even use Alvina, really, so...
Alright, it's pretty safe to send... Is it really that safe? Yeah, it's kind of safe to send Adel there. He won't get attacked this turn. And look, Christine and Elver didn't really do anything.
Yeah, they're a little far behind. You're playing too fast, man.
Get Leon fuck out of there.
Does E mean they've already moved this turn? Yes, it does. Instead of drain out.
Leon has 3 defense. Whew, I'm getting him out of there. God damn. And one thing about this game, it's not really that irritating, but like they actually have to alternate turns at the start. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that is the thing.
Because
Is there
that was a risk. Load.
Am I gonna explain what's going on in the house? I mean, if you want me to.
It's visitable. You visit with Reese and you fight someone, and then I forget what happens after that.
Yep. So, the thing about horses is you have to dismount in order to enter buildings or cross various kinds of terrain. So it kind of emphasizes dismounting a bit more.
God, and that guy's a throwing axe too. That makes it a little more irritating.
Yeah. I'm
Oh,
guessing
his
Dean
shield
isn't
skill
fast.
went up, even though he didn't raise his shield.
Oh yeah,
I think
it
that's
just
goofy.
taking damage. Raises the shield.
Oh man, that is not worth the risk. Maybe I should just heal him at this point, so I don't run into issues like that.
Yeah.
Get Sherlock in on some action real quick. I like how his class is Axeman.
There are so many freaking classes in this game.
Zerter lost grip on equipment.
Oh yeah, because she's injured now.
Yeah, it's weird. No.
Oh wait,
Why
no.
does Leon have a bronze arrow? Oh, probably because he got one from, like, enemy killed.
Or, actually, axes have a random chance to disarm you when you're hit by them.
Yeah, but Reese did the disarming.
Oh, right, sorry. I'm getting confused.
Okay. Oh. Why did I think they could use swords? Well, vulnerary. Okay. There we go. And I did this to set up Leon for the kill because of the hit rate boost. that he gets for supporting what's his name.
Adil or Otto or
last. You
Adel.
guys. Oh my god. They came so late. Screw them. God damn it, Dean.
Do the knights ever get dialogue later on like Leon and Adel? Do they ever? There's one line, love is a death match between a man and a woman, is one of the lines that Leon gets.
What a nerd. Deserter. Yes! Okay. So, this is awesome. That red thing means that he's crippled.
Oh, nice.
So, I got a cripple, and it's because what happened was I did a shitload of damage to him while he was injured. And I did it with Ward. I used the long spear on purpose. I used that sword on purpose so it wouldn't kill him. And it missed once. Now what I can do is I can capture him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with him with Reese, and I'm going to hit capture. So now I just kind of absorb him in, and I steal all of his equipment. And I get, like, it looks like that was double kill experience. Capturing is pretty much the ideal state to be in this game. Just because you get all their stuff, and later on you can actually, like, what was it? Claim a ransom off them.
Oh yeah, if you capture Imperial troops, the Empire actually cares about their people, so they will ransom them.
Alright, so right there I had to go and heal Dean. Albert. So, is this a good idea? Probably not. Oh, that's right. He can move again. Berwick probably isn't that bad. It's just he has really bad accuracy issues at the start.
Yeah, once you get him sniper arrows, that's one good thing about the arrows. Sniper arrows and Raijin arrows, they're amazing.
Alright, let's get... Okay, good. He has more accuracy. I won't cano him because I want to use Adel to kill him off. I didn't check that accuracy, but I think it was like 70%-ish.
That said 79, so...
Yeah. So, I'm okay with that. That was a pretty good outcome.
One route that a lot of people take for this chapter is actually completely ignoring this road here and going all the way around the top.
Yeah, I forgot I could do that. So, like, brought that up. Yeah, it's been like a long time since I've played.
Nylan says, how does promotion work in this game? Oh man, promotion is hella complicated.
Yeah, it's basically you have to fulfill a bunch of side objectives. Like for Dean, you have to get 60 kills. For Faye, you have to get her bonus chapter, complete it.
Mm-hmm.
Which I forget how you get it.
It's on Serena's.
Oh, this guy lost his hand axe. This guy doesn't have any more weapons.
Very nice.
This guy's 11 attack. How much defense does Zerna have? Oh, 0. Very nice. Probably better off attacking this guy.
Yeah. Oh, but you can't desperation him because he can't counterattack. Huh? Yeah, that must be able to counterattack thing is kind of a killer.
Yeah, but I didn't use desperation anyway because like it's not a very good skill to use right now.
Yeah.
So desperation, what it does is it reduces defense to 0, increases enemy accuracy to 100. Like so, and you can only use it when the enemy can counterattack you. But what it does is it adds 2 to your hit rate, which is why it's a very good skill to use, even though it gives you some of these penalties. Because because accuracy in this game is generally pretty iffy. And you can use all the hit you can get on like a kill move. Yeah, I need to get her to dodge this, which she did. Thank God. Come on. But Chris is a crossbow person. Lady Knight. Like in that second Hearing Saga.
Yeah. And I think it is Lady Knight, even in Japanese also.
Right, so I'm dismounting Reese just to get him to visit the village. This guy's a chump.
Well, it is the first map.
He's more of a chump than I was expecting. Yeah, like, well, I guess if Elber doesn't raise his shield. Berwick League? Yeah. Look at these nice animations. I don't want to attack him with Chris, though. Okay. That's... Death match. He has 4... Oh yeah, but let's do it to support. And he just got a crit. And it's...
Nice.
He slaughtered him. Yeah, and I got 1000 D, which I don't know why they're called Ds.
Oh, it's denarius is the currency.
Okay, that makes sense. This is really nerve-wracking with these Zerna there.
Run!
Okay. Oh! Oh! Oh, he got crippled!
Even
Okay.
Zerna can capture him.
Okay, I'm okay with this.
Oh yeah. Get that shield.
That's height. Height shield. Alright, well, let's get Ward to do a shitload of damage to this chump. Took 21 damage. My God.
Sexy spear damage.
Okay, that was kind of a bummer. Yeah, Clifford is pretty good in this game. I use him at... Well, I guess, like, everyone's more or less at base level in this game. So I use him at base level in the final chapter, and he's still pretty good. Right, double shot. Brave bow time. I'm not having Zerna capture him.
Oh.
Alright, Reese. Investigate. That's actually pretty good. Investigate.
Yeah, it was 3 question marks in the original.
Akia. I guess she's like one of the 4 chosen people.
Nah, she's just a random person.
Oh, okay. Looks like they put in too much effort into her thing because it's like more effort than like he's barely in the game, I guess. Anyway, Reese came in and dunked on him. Oh boy, I get lumber.
For crafting, hooray!
You would.
Wow.
Oh, I have no need to move him, huh? I'm just gonna provoke him just so Chris can attack this guy. Because, like, crossbows can't really counterattack, and crossbows also weigh a lot. Oh! That house fight is really scripted? Damn, I didn't know that. Oh, I forgot Chris's Canto. I don't know why. How I forgot that. Iron Spear. So, his weapon durability is getting green. I think at green, it has a 1% chance of breaking.
Yeah, per hit.
Yeah. But I think it means it's something at like 60-80% durability. That was a great match. Oh, so this is one thing that Chris is cool for. He has this ability called Aim. If you don't move, so let me move her real quick. So that disappears. If you don't move, she can stay put and attack and get 30 and gain 33 hit. Her and Sylvia, who's the other bow unit, who's another bow unit you get later on.
The best bow unit.
And yeah, it's very useful because like accuracy is just really iffy early game. I'll give this to Eon. Addles suffered a lot today. Alright. Yeah, and Sherlock doesn't have it, sadly. But Sherlock has the kill, so...
Well, that's something.
See. Back. So he has a very good chance of making it out of this alive. I wish they did an RNG weapon break because, like, the general idea behind durability in this game is really interesting. Because basically weapons have their own set durability, but also durability depletes slower. If durability depletes slower if you have a higher weapon level, which is a really cool concept. Also, you can only mount 4 movement, which is why Reese can't mount there.
Yeah. Does Sherlock have any relation to Holmes from the first game? No, he does not. At least not that we know. These games take place 1,000 years apart-ish.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we are to the north of Liberia from Turing Saga.
Oh, I was saying that's cool to the fact that like a little X triggered. But yeah, that too. Overt. God, this guy's lost grip on equipment. Oh shoot. He's injured. Ah, damn. So Mercy is really useful in this game. Because if someone's injured, you can just use Mercy on them. And you won't do damage. You'll do a ton of damage to them, which vastly increases your cripple rate. So if I could cripple this boss, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's an enemy up there that I missed.
Let's seize, whatever.
For your progress this far. Alright, let's see if I can actually do something. I broke his shield. No, I didn't break it, I de-equipped it because I injured him.
Come on, Reese.
This guy's just asking for it. He's about to get fucked. Aryan sword. I don't know what's special about that thing.
Nope. Yeah, nothing. There are Imperial swords and Variant swords. You can just get them.
Alright, let's slaughter this guy. Actually have a chance to. Oh, how the turns are tabled. Originally it was four movements for every one that I had, and now it's reversed. We outnumber them like 8-1. Alright. So supposedly Zerna and Reese have a conversation.
Indeed.
So let's have them talk. What happens?
So some of these scenes, like this one that has Reese and Azerna, remind me a lot of the very early screenshots they had of Tearing Saga when it was still on a diagonal grid. I wonder if they reused any of them.
Wait, early screenshots of TRS had them on diagonal grid?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so same thing with the FE6. Back when it was like an N64 project?
Oh yeah. That one screenshot where it's probably Klein and Clarion.
Yeah. Watch. Hey! Ward fucked him up. Alright. Let's get Sherlock to try this kill. His bow's about to break. Oh, his bow skill went up. That's good. 250... What are they called again? D's?
Oh, Denarius.
Denarius. Alright, time to seize!
It was a currency during the Roman Empire.
This is a really good victory theme, by the way.
Well, I can't hear it, because the stream's just muted. But I know what it sounds like.
I have it on my phone. See, this is what I hated about the way that Fates... I beat Birthright on Lunatic last night, but it's also my first time reading through the plot. And like, they didn't make any part of the game seem grand. It's like... I mean, I get that Birthright is like, sort of a vanguard infiltrating, but... I don't know,
yeah.
Like, there was that thing... Like, you saw all those soldiers and stuff there, and just them moving up, doing with official matters. Like, that doesn't happen in Fates.
No, this makes you feel like you're actually leading an army.
Yeah.
You mentioned that you have around 100 soldiers. Does Reese have different facial animations? I think
Here-
2?
Here you put in Narvio, and it should have been Navarone.
Oh. Well, Narvi is the duchy, but yeah, I should look through these again.
Okay. Burnstall. What? The Reese is just really blunt and forward. He doesn't seem as polite as I'm used to Fire Emblem Lord being.
He speaks just with basic polite conjugations for his verbs.
Yeah, but like in response to people, he seems more forward than other.
Oh yeah, he like doesn't really care for using honorifics with people.
Is it? Oh, we have no proof. Isn't she playable?
Sienna? No.
Someone that looks like her is probably playable.
Hmm.
Oh no! She's the shop person, right?
Sienna?
Yeah.
Right here? She's the princess.
Oh, never mind. I can't tell who she reminds me of then.
That one Sienna's line seems out of place.
Which one?
I'm not sure. Did you mean the one that was missing the, or that had the parenthesis
Yeah.
on the second line?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Lumire? I forget what she looks like too, but probably.
Yeah, she's got a, like, looking straight at your portrait, but she's got brown hair.
Weird out of place there.
Yeah.
Are you just like noting these down in Notepad?
Oh yeah, I'm taking screenshots.
Okay. Of how are our horses doing? I can't wait. There was a line I skipped over fast. It seemed like it was in the wrong spot.
Hmm.
Uh,
Interesting.
yeah, we can
I'll
look
look
over the
back.
VOD later. Like, it's probably going to be like an hour into the game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll be looking over this religiously when I'm just going through correcting things.
Don't trust this guy. No.
Oh, yeah, that line was out of place too. Reese's.
Did it say?
Oh, he was just talking to nobody. It's like, you're quite right. Made time.
Alright. Tutorial time.
Time to get a tour of the city.
Oh, so this game doesn't have a proper storage. It uses those bags. And if you don't have a bag and you have a full inventory, then you just straight up drop the weapons. But if you have a bag, it just goes into the bag. And if the bag is full, then you have to drop it. Pretty much
no
everyone has
magical-
their own personal inventory.
Yeah, no magical teleportation to Merlinus in this game.
Yeah. That's something I forgot that was worth pointing out. Most often ransom our prisoners. So cool. This is so weird to play because I'm just used to this being Japanese shit.
You can read this now.
Yeah. This is pretty much my castle, except the Kaga version of it.
Mm-hmm.
Atelier? Isn't that like a JRPG series?
It's French for workshop.
Oh, and the JRPG series is about a bunch of work people.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think so. Oh yeah, I have to hire Dean again.
Yep. And I think that I translated his disappointment text when you decide not to hire him, but I don't think I have his actual hiring text done. So that's my B.
I'll check it out. Okay. I absolutely cannot read Japanese. I could only understand the order of things. I didn't understand like runes. So like I just assumed the order. Like I have no I'm illiterate and dumb in Japanese. Furniture.
Furniture. Reese's true passion. Fuck all this war stuff. I want to collect some furniture.
The take bag thing is not working. It's not that it's not working, but it's like.
I think it's saying that your inventory's full.
Is it?
If you want to check your units at any point.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Let's. Oh, it's so nice being able to read this. It's like.
I mean, I could read it.
What are you getting your degree in anyway? You're in grad school, right?
Yes, I am. So I'm currently at grad school for physics.
Oh,
but,
okay. Same as me.
But I am not going to continue it, actually, because not enjoying it.
Because grad school is fucking stupid? Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
I'm enjoying it just enough to stay. But I am not enjoying it enough to, like, stay in academia.
Yeah, so staying in academia is what I had thought that I wanted to do, but I don't even really enjoy research. So I'm like, what am I doing here? So I'm looking for other things, and I applied to the JET program, if you've heard of that.
Nope.
So I'd go over and essentially be an English teacher in Japan.
Oh, okay. A good friend of mine from college is doing that
Oh.
after dropping out of grad school. Oh, I skipped over that thing, but that's an issue. So you could probably see even after I skipped over it, is an issue.
Which was? I didn't.
Oh, it was. You could clearly see ER on the second line.
Oh,
it
yes.
was its own line.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, just screen cap that.
Yep.
Why don't you ask them? That was another one that happened. Someone's killed today. Someone's been killed again?
You know, people dying.
Griffin Graff. They're horrible people.
Those lines.
Okay, so this is really interesting, but Reese and Ward are basically just the managers. They're also on the front lines. So they don't really go out on submissions. They send everyone else to do that.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and side quests have much lower unit counts that are allowed than main missions.
Yeah. Dungeon. Euclid. Okay, so that guy that I captured wasn't a real soldier, I guess.
Oh yeah, we have Vile and Euclid here. You know, all the mathematicians get to be in the dungeon.
Who's Vile?
Vile, there's... Oh no, he's a physics thing? I think he's a particle physicist.
Oh, that's probably why I don't know anything about him. I'm a condensed matter guy.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, you could use a more accurate sword. Oh, so I like how you renamed precision to hit divided by 10.
Yeah.
That's like... That's way better than precision.
It just wasn't very indicative for me as precision. Like, but what do people want out of this?
Ugh. Like, I'm kind of mad they just they called it precision and not something else. Like, it's just unnecessary. On sword.
Oh, as I Pierce in chat says, yes, the units we captured don't count as people to ransom because they were just deserters. There's nobody who cares about ransoming them.
Yeah, they're probably just in jail.
Or dead. One or the other.
But we took their swag, so it's alright. Ooh,
Yes.
a log splitter. Cool. Spears suck. Those spears do. I definitely do need a bow, because Sherlock's bows are dying. Sherlock's singular bow is dying.
Mm. As in Hermon Vile, that's the one. Thank you, Aggro.
Short bow. Oh, and Chris should get a bow, because she needs to max her bow rank in order to promote. If I'm recalling right. We have bronze arrows, so... Oh yeah, no, I'm not getting new arrows. Alright, let's see. Sherlock needs to trade stuff over to Chris. Why'd you go with Christine over Chris again? Is it just because it sounds more feminine? 'Cause there are women who name themselves Chris.
So this is a fact that I learned after I changed to Christine, that there are actually women who goes by Chris. Like, that's just weird to me.
Okay, so his hiring dialogue isn't there. Don't hire.
Oh yeah, Dean.
Don't waste my time.
So yeah, don't hire should be translated.
Yeah, hiring is not, but that's fine. So Dean is pretty cheap right now because I don't think he hasn't gotten any levels. 'Cause I don't think Dean is gonna stay cheap if I keep letting him win. But he's really good, and also if he like takes. Yeah, find lots. If a mercenary takes any of your weapons, then you can actually take the weapons back. As long, like, the only weapons you can't take back from someone are weapons that are glowing blue, like the iron axe in a storage bag.
Yeah, because those are Dean's weapons.
Pretty much.
And also all your mercenaries have yellow borders here on the screen. in the organization screen.
I never noticed that. Oh, Harpoon. Okay, so Harpoon is rank 4 and Adel is level 1. That means he can use it, but he has a failure rate associated with it.
Mm-hmm.
I may as well just give the Harpoon to Albert, who can use it. Plus 12 injury rate. Cool. Going somewhere. Okay, that's cool. Actually. Alright. I might want to buy something for Izerna. Oh, so there might be a mercenary at the tavern. Volo?
Yeah. Bolo, yay!
What was the Japanese name? It was...
Woro.
Oh, it was Oro, wasn't it? Yeah.
Like Wolo.
Oh.
Wololo. Yeah, so I found unused text for Alex here for the bar. But I guess they must have taken out the ability to buy alcohol in the game. Because you just talk to him and he's like, "You want something to drink?" And then nothing ever happens.
It's weird. I don't think... Oh, no, I guess they do care about that kind of stuff. In Japan. Just underage drinking. Oh, I can talk to Volo here.
Oh yeah, here you
Wait,
would
did
give
I
him
hire
something.
him? No, I didn't mean to hire him.
Oh,
well,
yeah,
I'll
you
use him
did.
anyway. Oh, I don't want to hire him. I'll use him anyway. May as well. It's sunk cost.
He is pretty great.
Alright, so... How did this happen?
How could this possibly have happened to us? It's not like we let our horses out of our sight or anything.
Alright, let's save real quick. Accept mission. Roll Brothers.
Who stole them? The Neem Bandits, of course.
Yeah,
We'll
I may
hear
as well
about
just
them
get it back from
later.
them.
Nah, you won't get all of them back. Oh yeah, sorry. We'll see in chapter 2. That's a spoiler.
It's called Soothe. Where's Izerna?
You don't get her yet.
Okay.
You'll get her at the end of this side quest, I believe.
Okay, that... There's other people.
Yeah.
Oh, Axel. I don't feel like recruiting him. Do I need to?
No?
Is he, like, useful for anything? I know, like, he has the double damage skill, but that's it.
And walking over water, just like planes.
Yeah, I guess I don't need him. That's Cruel Brothers. Side quest. Cruel Brothers. This is cool. There's one side quest in this chapter?
There are 2.
Okay.
But
I don't
for
unlock the other
future-
one yet.
oh yeah. So sometimes they're sequential and sometimes you can do them in either order.
They use the same exact face sprite.
Yep.
Oh, Kaga did the outlaw class first. Oh,
Oh yeah,
damn
it's
it.
Rogue Archer in the Japanese version.
Oh, never mind then. That's probably the same thing. One. Okay. Start getting Chris some. Oh my god, her accuracy sucks. With the bow.
Have fun.
Good lord. He was hoping she actually gets some. She should get some bow experience from that though, right? Yeah, it's normally bow.
Hagar would remember this. I don't remember if you can get.
Oh, the short bow was bad accuracy. That makes more sense.
Oh yeah, also that.
And it sucks because they only give us shitty bows to start with.
Didn't you read the dialogue? All of the trade's been cut off because of the Imperial invasion. They can't get new stuff yet.
Empire's a piece of shit. Killing our horses and then doing this shit.
The Empire didn't steal our horses. Those were just local bandits.
Oh. Well, they created the system that allowed that sort of mentality to foster.
Damn right.
Inari, okay.
Oh, that T. A rogue T.
The Varian axe is the worst iron axe, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dean destroyed it. Dean is so good. Ugh. Sheer. That's 3 crit, but it OHKOs this guy. I'm pretty sure Volo can double him too.
Yeah.
Oh,
one
42 denarii obtained. Wow. What?
Oh yeah, it's one of his skills. If he kills a unit, he just gets some money.
Oh, that guy dropped a wooden arrow. What a guy. Oh, aim. That's right. Forgot that was a skill in this game. Alright, let's do an animation. It's a really good battle theme.
I was about to hum along, and then I realized, oh, it probably would be way out of sync with the video.
Are there any 0-1 range weapons in this game? I forget.
Crossbows.
Oh, okay. But they default to 1 range when you attack, right?
Yes. The other range 0-1 weapons would be certain magic and dragon breath. The dragon breath is weird because it defaults to range 0, even though it's 0 to 1.
Okay. Let's move Adel down there. Oh! Adel's Vantage. How often does that activate? Let's see.
Oh, I love Vantage. The
Attacks
animation
first
it
if
is.
faster is at attacks first if faster at range 0. Oh wow. Awesome. What a guy.
Yeah, so the way that it animates it is the enemy runs up and it says, they attack, and then it says, I'll use Vantage, and just stabs him in the face.
Yeah. Oh, crippled, but that's because I used the harpoon.
Does this mean you can get the pitchfork off of him? Because Adel can use pitchforks.
Yeah, let's do that. Unequip Adel's shield at times. Oh, so when they're crippled, if they move, they can only move like at a random. It's pretty much random.
Yeah.
Like, is it really?
Oh, so the reason that you might want to unequip his shield is because it weighs him down a bunch.
Yeah, no, I'm seeing that. Which I'm fine with. He has a 46% shield raising rate. Pitchforks, boys. I was hoping someone would spam that meme. Pitchforks, boys. Alright, so this is a good time to use Desperation. It might not be the best weapon to use it with, though. But if that guy had 1 range, it would be a good time to use... If that guy had 0 range, it would be a great time to use Desperation.
Oh. It wouldn't let me spam it because it's... I'm sending messages too quickly. Damn.
Oh yeah, and I'm not reading chat very much, which is bad, but just let me know if there's some stuff that I need to answer in chat. Adel took 9 damage thanks to the shield. Pickpocket. That was a lot of damage. We'll see in a moment.
Oh, yeah. So that's a glitch that has occurred for some reason with some of the counterattack stuff.
So that's an air knife. That does it does 2 wind damage, which is really useful because there's some wyverns that are weak to wind. And I think also flying units in general are just weak to wind. So you can just use it on them and they'll have like negative defense against it. It's pretty hilarious.
I remember that. But in this case, like, no, you did not just deal negative 2.1 billion damage. I'm sorry.
But you can have negative defense ratings in this game.
Yeah.
The point I'm trying to make. Oh, and this guy's injured. No, he just got disarmed. Never mind. Come on, Dean. You can hit that. Adel evaded.
Someone asks, Griffin Graff, are the allies or enemies? They are enemies. They're the Bandit Twins. Because Kaga did it first.
Really?
That's my story and I'm sticking to it.
The short bow. Oh, she has... Ooh, that's a lot of hit.
Wait, actually, this game came out 4 years, or maybe 3 years after FE6. So never mind, Kaga didn't do it first.
Yeah. This game came out the same year as 9.
Yeah.
Just for reference. Yeah, so Vantage is a really good skill because if you hit anyone, then that just ends the battle. For the most part. So it's really good that Adel is Vantage for one range situations. The point of emphasis.
Death match.
Oh right, I forgot about that. Okay, the pitchfork kind of sucks.
Oh yeah, pitchforks are awful. They're just a novelty, really.
They don't have increased like injury rate or anything.
Nope.
That was a lot of experience from that kill. Meanwhile, the harpoon is really good. Provoke this guy.
Can provoke the boss.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go incrementally. No, I should aim. There we go. Orcs are a weapon made for peasants. That's probably true.
Someone says, "What's up with that generic guy who had a line? Is he special?"
No.
Nope.
Maybe.
It just happens.
Nope. He's another motherfucker with a pitchfork. Like, that's all he is.
Yep.
Oh, god damn it. Can you hit? Okay, you did. It was just one round too late. One round later than I wanted. Ooh, double shot. Try with an iron bow.
So, you're not taking your sweet time or anything, but if you wait around for a while, Griff and Graf, one of them keeps arguing, like, I want to go out and do shit, and the other one keeps saying, no, we're going to stay right here and let the boys handle this.
How long do you wait for that?
I think it's like 15 turns for the full conversation.
I think 24 is the typical limit that you want, right?
Yeah. Most turns, or most things, end after 24 turns, if they have a limit.
Oh, here's the first level of the playthrough, guys.
Leon.
Oh! You got spear level. Hey! Not too bad. That's pretty much +1 accuracy. Spear.
And hey, better spears now.
Pitchfork doesn't kill him. Alright. Levels are bracketed anyway. Like, it's entirely possible that people just won't gain anything. Oh my god. It's entirely possible for people to just not gain any stats and level up. Or, like, for multiple level ups. Oh my god. This guy needs to stop dodging me. There we go.
Oh yeah. Unless you're Dowd, in which case you have no bracketing and can just get rigged to all shit.
Yeah, they just had their argument.
Why is Graf's text box so thin? I'm gonna have to adjust that. Well, yeah, a lot of bosses, you might notice, have robust, which just prevents you from capturing them, mostly.
Yeah, and some of your units have it too. Reese has it naturally. Like, oh my god, that piece of crap. Yeah, this is Deathmatch's guy to death. Iaido? What does that do again?
It gives you extra accuracy and crit when you dodge and have a sword equipped.
Okay, when countering with the sword. I see. Oh, so it's not really a luck skill. It's... Alright. Let's provoke the thief.
Someone notes that this game's Goto, oh yes, Lynette, isn't subject to tart for bracketing, for what that's worth. Yeah, but I only get Lynette for one chapter, one mission.
Alright. I'm just waiting for the end of the turn. God damn it. I hope this gets something. Oh my god. Why did you... Piece of crap. Why did you miss? Leon needs a new spear as well.
Yeah, they'll have some better ones next chapter.
Hopefully.
In the store, I mean.
God damn it, Adel. Throw the pylon. But it's pretty much not guaranteed, but it's an 80% kill. With no counterattack.
Mm-hmm.
I like how you keep an inventory of throwing weapons as opposed to throwing weapons having durability. So you instead like just run out of them instead of them boomeranging back to you somehow.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you only have, well, I think 6 pillars.
Yeah. They also made it so that like it's not properly 2 range anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Like the only people that can really counter from 2 range are like they can counter from like all the different ranges are like certain mages, I think.
Yeah, Aegina probably.
How do you... I gave you the iron axe, what more do you want? Alright, well let me... Hold on, can this guy climb mountains? Oh. Might be better to put Chris there. He can aim. She's gonna miss this, but she'll be able to aim.
Go, Chris, go, Chris.
Sure looked like he tried to evade that. Just kind of like put his neck down.
At least Volo can still do things.
They're giving me nice little chunks of gold. Or, you know what I mean. Whatever it's called. What is it called again?
Denarius.
Yeah.
Plural denarii.
Denarii. Probably. Hey, Iaido, that +3 crit is so useful. It's adept. God damn. He did 3 attacks in that round. Damn,
Volo
he's
was
good.
wonderful. Yeah, it's the same class as Faye, who you get in the next main mission.
Who's
Or at
really
least-
good, by the way.
Yeah, so he's way better than Faye, to the extent that so Volo can't promote, but Faye can. So they really are different classes.
Oh, Graf has desperation. That's probably why I hit. His class is scoundrel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Faye can hit 29 speed at max. Gonna put
is
that out
nice.
there. Like, that's with all her bracketing and everything included. Like,
Mhm. People saying what happened to the audio?
Oh, okay. I was just about to come in and tell you about it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you know about that? I don't need to be here.
Testing. Fucking OBS. Hold on. Give me a moment. Hello?
Hello, I'm here.
Okay, it should be fine now. I just unplugged it and plugged it back in. Although, the Berwick audio is gone. Which... Hold on a sec. Okay, here's what... I'm gonna do this real quick. Bend... Yeah, because the Berwick audio is not going through. Give me a moment. I just need to restart things. Okay, it's back. My bad, guys. Okay.
Is the game audio back for people in chat now?
Yeah, no, it wasn't... Hold on. That was pretty much on my end, more or less. I think whenever it changes, like, audio output, which is what kind of happened, it just freezes the emulator.
Huh.
But it should be back now. And this is one of my favorite OSTs. Bronze Arrow was lost. 1-2. How funny is it that bronze arrows are stronger than other arrows in this game? Doesn't even make sense.
You get better arrows.
Cooldown 6 turns. Yeah, so... Yeah, he has a bunch of command skills that have cooldowns associated with them. Which I think is one of the coolest parts of this game.
Yeah, even Astra is a command skill now.
Yeah, it kind of works like it does in Heroes, but by turn. Anyway, I'm just chipping at these guys. Do I have any more vulneraries? Oh, they don't. God damn it! Come on, Christine, you can do better than that. Oh, and this guy's going after Dean now. Thank God he has desperation. Because this idiot keeps using desperation, and that's the reason why he's like dying.
I mean, hey, whatever.
And then this guy is like no attack. Ah! Got him! Elvis. Ah, this song is so good. I forget what it's called. It's called After the Rain, I think. Is there a reason you went with Sylvis over Sylvia?
That's the name of the Japanese version.
Oh, why do people go with Sylvia?
I think it's because of Saren is Forest, whoever did that. He has a bunch of weird names for things.
Okay. I was talking
Like,
about desperation. Wait, say that? What were you saying?
Oh, like the king's name he has as Arakin or something, but it's Workins.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you should request access for that. Just establish this shit, because that's kind of annoying. All right.
Yeah.
So that guy kept using desperation. Here's what desperation looks like from our end. Ian is 79 hit as opposed to whatever he normally had. The other guy's 100 hit, have 0 defense. And you do it for situations like this, not situations like what the boss was going after. Which was every situation. Oh, Dean got a level up. Dean has pretty good growths. He got speed and axe level, which is really good.
Oh, Aggro mentions how it changed all the food names. Yeah, I kind of did that. They're all a little bit different now. Mostly because I decided early on not to use the Serena's pages as a reference for translation.
Alright, what is it? It's 5:20. One more map?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit tired. No, she does not have a promotion in Xylon. Long live Lord Reese. 4,500 denarii obtained.
Of course, Ward and Reese take all the credit.
Well, yeah, they're the CEOs of this war effort.
Now we have the wonderful meeting with the king. And the Duke first. This is fun.
Roswick looks like a hot mess. Like his design, not him probably. Margrave?
Yep. It's equivalent to an earl or a count.
A what?
An earl or count.
Oh, okay, I see. What would that be in, like? Would it be like a governor? In America?
Yeah, I suppose. If we had
Or a mayor?
superior states and lesser states, he would be of the lesser states.
Who's the governor of Wyoming?
Yeah, there you go.
There's another Navarone part.
I don't know what those lines are doing there. I'll have to check that.
What lines are people talking about?
Hmm.
I'm not
Oh.
seeing much that's out of place.
There were a bunch of dashes that just appeared in it.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I remember that.
Also, Aggo, you are correct. Nervia is the duchy and Navarone is the fourth city. That was what I was going with.
Battle 64? I haven't played that.
And now we get Azerna.
Yeah, thank God. Oh, so she doesn't want her daughter getting sexually assaulted, so she's gonna go to Reese's squad.
Yep.
Makes sense. Alright. You now have a permanent healer.
Yeah.
Ward kind of reminds me of, what's his name? From Tearing Saga?
Oh, Eugen?
Yeah. Is it Eugen?
Yep.
Okay. That makes a lot more sense than Eugen. Yeah, he reminds me of Eugen.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I always check my room first that I have it. Cause like, I think at the beginning of chapters you get letters from your sister.
Oh, yes. The first one you get is in Chapter 3, and you actually check them through the key items menu. Yeah, the desk is just to rearrange your furniture, if I recall.
God, I have so many shitty axes.
Sharded and Myth asks, so is Reese and the King like Corrin and Garen, where he's an asshole, but the protagonist doesn't say anything? So Reese mouths off to Herman and, what's the other one? Padolf. But Vulcans has been told for years that your father is a raving lunatic, and so he automatically does not trust you.
I don't know why I'm giving a wooden arrow to Christine, but I mean, it doesn't matter that much. Oh, time to get Sylvis for a map, right?
If you want to hire her, yeah.
I don't get any new bows yet. Right.
No, I don't think so.
Also, it helps that, like, this game isn't a larger-than-life situation like Fates is.
Mm-hmm.
Fates is just all about Corrin. This is just about a war. There's a difference.
Yeah, you're just a tiny little piece of the war. You're a couple dozen soldiers in this massive war.
Oh god, did my PS... Hold on. My PS controller disconnected. Oh no! What are you doing? Hold on. Do I have to... Do I really have to fix this? Hold on, guys.
Don't worry, we'll just have Arthur bumping into Luciana forever.
Okay, that should be fine. It should have been fine earlier. Oh, it's Ruby. So useless. The only thing Ruby's useful for is, like, recruiting her father.
Yeah, basically. Speaking of the first scene with Clifford in this, it's translated, but there's some weird face sprite tag that got messed up in the translation, and so at a certain point, Ruby just talks to herself in two different speech bubbles. I need to figure out what the heck went wrong there.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna use her Nobu. That's my bad. It's like, I've used her before, and it was such a waste of time. And she's a mercenary too.
Oh yeah. Agra mentions there are ways to make promoting her more tolerable, like asking other people to get the save file for you to promote her. That's what I did.
Ruby's stats are worse than what's her name? I keep saying, I'm thinking Sapphiroth, but it's not. What's her name? Later Paladin. I said her name earlier.
Oh, Alvina?
Yeah, like her averages are worse than Alvina's. It requires more effort to hit those averages.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, let's sell like some BS things they gave me. Like this pitchfork, these wooden arrows. Why would I want to keep those?
Oh yeah. So if you go to these lists and tell it, sort by name, it'll sort by the name in Japanese. So that's fun.
Check that out. Item list.
Yeah.
Oh, it's, yeah, I see it. It's kind of funny. Go get out of this menu. Seriously, I can't get out of this menu.
Oh, I'm gonna have to wait until the video catches up. Can you not just press X to leave?
I'm trying.
Strange. It should work.
Hold on.
Oh. Assuming you're using PS controller and not a
And
Xbox controller. Okay.
that'd be really bad.
So that's a little strange.
There it is. I don't think it was properly mapped.
Oh, okay.
I need to go turn on my room light. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, to add in what's going on in chat, being crippled also increases happiness.
Wait, what?
I forget. Somebody once mentioned a way that it makes sense, but I don't remember it.
Being crippled increases happiness? Why? We did not... I already recorded my progress. The fuck are you talking about?
Maybe I need to take a look at that line again.
We have not yet reorganized our forces nor chronicled our progress.
Maybe it's if you don't do both of them?
Oh, fine. Yeah, I mean, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did reorganize. For you, man. Christine there instead of Sherlock. Who do I want to put in? Leon. What I needed is there no... It's nice to have.
Oh, Stardust, this is not a lava map. That is actually water, strangely enough.
Wait, that is?
Yeah. It's like poisoned or something? Thank you, Xylon. I'll do what I can.
Maybe it's contaminated by Satan.
Yeah, it could be.
Okay, so the units that I selected don't come in for a few turns. By the way, so that's kind of one of the gimmicks with this map. Holy shit. That guy had some weird magic on his fork. Dark men. Oh god. Alright, time to equip the Slim Spear then. Because her damage output sucks anyway. She has dodge axes, which is kind of a nice skill. Not particularly great, but it's a thing.
It would be nicer if we had the weapon triangle.
Yeah, but it adds 33 to her dodge rate against axes sometimes.
Mhm.
I think it's 66, I forget. It boosts her dodge rate against axes by a lot.
Yeah.
Is the point. Yeah, no, we're starting here is terrible. Chevalier?
Oh, Chevalier. Or
Interesting.
Chevalier. There you go. It's female cavalier.
Interesting. Oh, Ruby is Paragon, but Paragon really sucks in this game. Like,
Yep.
that avoids axes at least 2/3 of the time. Oh, that's a better explanation than I had. Oh my god. That's such bad equipment.
So I'm not actually sure that the description for Axebreaker is correct, because I don't actually know the mechanics properly.
I think that's it. I'm pretty sure that is right. Yeah, that is a huge brace rate of attack right there. So that guy, the Firebrand, so it does 5 magic damage, and Ruby has 1 magic. I think. Yeah, she has 1 magic, so that extra damage is actually gonna do stuff to her. Yeah, like she's gonna die if she gets hit. Like if she doesn't hit, then she's kind of fucked. But she's fucked either way, actually. I may as well just go out sooner. There we go.
A blaze of glory.
Oh my god. What does hurry do? Oh, it just boosts his move. It doesn't
But you can't
attack.
use anything. Yeah.
Not worth it to give him desperation right now.
Someone brought up in chat, you have to deal with crazy things like Wormwood, Black Knights, Gigas Knights, and Thor. Oh no, Thor. Do you know about Thor, Raven?
I forget.
He is a thunderworm you just find underground in the desert.
Oh
and he
yeah,
will fuck
I
your
know
day
what
up.
you're talking about. Oh man, I beat that guy with the Zerna.
What? With
Yeah,
Starlight or something?
Yeah, it was holy, I think.
Hmm.
She can survive 2 hits from this guy. But yeah, it's not worth attacking. There we go. Squad's back. Alright, Dean, fuck him up. Dean's gonna fuck him up. God damn it, Dean. He had to have known. Okay, yeah, maybe I should have moved Sylvia and had her attack him. But I'm not wasting a turn trying to weaken this guy again. Composite bow with the steel arrow plus. Oh, Sylvia's gonna fuck him. Holy crap. Oh my god! What do I get for speaking too soon?
You get for
Okay.
doubting the goddess of archery.
Oh my... Leon missed a 90! And he got hit by a 40. God damn it, Leon. Chevalier. Terrible. He's gotten 2 kills though. God, her weapon ranks are so bad. Her 2. Sword and her spear are at 2, and I think small shield is too. For progress this far? Hell yeah. Yeah, there is people healing magic in this game. Like, the enemy faction is effectively a cult. They're basically Satanists, right?
So that's an interesting plot point. The gods that you worship were originally treated as the same god, with like 2 different sides to it, and there was like a big schism when the old empire fell.
So what? It's like Islam. Muhammad died.
I mean, I don't really know too much about that. Is that like the Shia versus Sunni?
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Someone else in chat can correct me on that. Oh, nice. Spear level went up. And he's supposed to level up. Ready shot. Oh, that's right. I'll explain that skill in a moment. I remember what it does. Not relevant right now.
It's one of my favorite skills in the game, but still not my top favorite, which is Axe Defense, or Axe Guard.
Yeah, okay, so basically that skill lets her lie in ambush, and then when someone crosses into her range, she just ambushes them and attacks them. And if she hits, then they stop in their tracks. If she misses, then they can keep going. Okay, so his weapon is at red right now. That means it's gonna break next time I attack.
Yep.
And I'm currently trying to find him a weapon to give on the fly. He might not have one. Oh, I should get that one. Oh, god damn it. Alright, well, I'll deal with that later. Alright, let's do an animation. Real quick on this. Oh, whoops. Forgot the animation part. Flourish do?
Flourish deals half damage, but increases injury by 33.
Oh, try that. Feels like better than Fire Emblem Flourish.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was exactly what I wanted to happen. You did that. Come on, Ruby. Oh, if I stay still, I can attack from 3 range with Sylvia. This is another cool thing. The Iron Spear. Try this. Don't crit, you must. Got him. Oh, he broke his spear, but that's fine. Oh, god damn it.
Excuse me.
He broke his spear. but he didn't cripple him. There's a high cripple rate there. Oh well. Adol can just kill him off. Oh my god! This is such a stupid formation. A lot of experience. Okay, I can capture. What happens if I capture that rogue? Oh, I get his berserk curing cocaine.
Yes. Which is
An
helpful
18
for the
experience.
boss.
Yeah, it's like. Yeah, this guy is berserk. He's an asshole. Oh, thanks for attacking Sylvis from 2 range, you idiot. Got OHKO'd right back. Dude, this guy's smart. He's attacking Sylvia from 1 range. Sylvis. Hurry. Got it, I've had 30 something once during FF12. That didn't make any sense. It was FF12 when I fought Sid. Alright. Hopefully he's in OHKO range. Yes! Okay. Perfect use of desperation. What? Come on! What are you doing, Dean? There we go. Axe skill grew to level 21. Jesus Christ. That's why he's so good. Oh god damn it. Oh, wow. Pitchforks are really bad. That's my only response to that.
Yeah, the Firebrand is one of the few good ones. What's the other one that's good? The Gore Fork, I believe I called it.
Yeah, I don't think that guy had a Firebrand. Oh god damn it. That guy used the fork. Alright, well let's deathmatch him. It's worth it. Oh god damn it. Okay. Hold on. It's happening. There we go. That's probably why my spears are about to break. Because I keep using that.
So this is rather entertaining for me because I hear you react with like, "Oh god damn it" things, and then I have to wait about 10 seconds to actually see it on screen. So I'm always in anticipation.
Yeah, you see that like, oh, it's really annoying that happened. You know what skill I really like in Fates? Live to Serve. Zerna could use that right now.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That was such a good skill to have.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm leaving Sylvia here so she can ambush people. You'll see that in a moment. It'll be amazing. the hell? What do you miss? I think she's not ambushing them because they were already in range. Start with?
Yeah.
But I can move Azurna like up Texas and you'll see something. I'm like rolling the die here. Or... It's a shame because like Holy is so good, but you can't get it yet until like she promotes.
Yeah, it kind of stinks.
Oh, she actually gained weapon level right there. It's like, so in order to promote, she needs 20 in small shields, swords, and lances. It's really frustrating to get because she sucks. Arthur up. Who has the Berserk salve?
I think Sylvis does.
Yes, that it is. Get that over to you, Zerna, because Zerna's not going to get Berserk.
Yeah, the way it works, if I remember correctly, is that they can only use it on people who they have higher magic than.
Yeah, I think that's right. Oh, hurry puts in one move short. Oh, what is this? Comes to Vulnerary. He has an Iron Club that's about to break. And he's almost out of Dark Med uses.
Yep, just don't let whoever has it brings Skilla to him. Or, actually, he's probably already there.
Do what?
Oh, sorry, I was thinking of Desaad. There's somebody bringing him his magical orb, Skilla. That's what he was calling to somebody for earlier.
Oh shit, he has that up there.
Oh, there we go.
It might have went a bit too slow.
Oh, yes indeed, the skill animation is amazing, even though it's super slow.
We'll see you in a moment. Oh damn, she comes really close to OHKOing that one.
This is also the first time you see maces in the game. They're only used by clerical units.
Okay. So, time to use a sedative on Arthur.
Yep.
I'll never see the light of day again. Ah! Fight
it said,
me.
Had recovered from confusion. No, confusion is a different
Oh,
status.
shit! He's crippled!
Ooh.
Hell yeah! Oh, god damn it. This is not good. I just realized the predicament I'm in. Oh yeah, he's crippled, so that healing doesn't really do much except waste his heal use.
Good point.
So, if he were injured, it would be different, because when you're injured, and you heal like 20 HP, or you heal to full, then you lose the injury. But if he's crippled, he's kind of screwed either way. Oh good, they're not going for Sylvia. The Sylvia's taken a beating so far. Ancient Amulet. Okay.
Well, that one has a cool description at least. You check it out.
Check it out. Antique talisman inscribed with numerous threats and curses.
Use it to make some dark weapons.
That's cool. Alright, let's... Oh god damn it, this guy's Arrow Breaker. Okay. So the question is, who should capture that guy? I'm thinking Dean.
Yeah, he'd be good. Pepper needs weapon level, or by which I mean regular level.
I got Skilla. Awesome. Oh,
Yeah.
that ends
What's
the
its
chapter.
rank?
We'll see in a moment. That ends the chapter. I imagine it's like one of those things where you give it to Derek, and then
Yeah,
he's like, "Oh, it's a collectible." Xena, oh, you spelled you wrong. Luciana, thank you.
Oops.
Would have died if we were in the Sin on Knights. Yeah, Ruby, you're clearly more capable. You think you're more capable of this than you are.
Had to do this conversation about your copy pasting 4 different times. Because there are situations where if both survived, if Arthur survived, if Ruby survived, or neither survived.
Yeah, that's cool though, because Path of Radiance did that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, higher HP means better chance to use your full move. That makes sense. Monthly report. That's cool, actually. But let's see. There's some cutscenes here. Bunch of bitch-ass kids.
Yep.
So is their dad a traitor, or do we just find out later? Oh, it's Clifford! Anyway, keep going.
I don't remember. I haven't actually gotten to that. I just remember that his dad's name is Harold.
Harold?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. That's a meme in Smash Bros. Yep. This is weird.
Isn't it though?
What's supposed to be going on here?
So Clifford is...
Oh, now Clifford's at the bottom. There we go.
Yeah. So weird things are happening, but Ruby is quote-unquote mouthing off to Clifford. And so he slaps her across the face. But she
Damn.
just wants to be a knight like her mother was, and like Clifford is. but he's kind of a drunken mess now.
Yeah, he looks like a hot mess. Hold on. Yes, I could sell one of these guys. Look. Okay, I can't sell them yet. There's a collector guide. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. Erzheimer. I don't recall when he first shows up, but it's not for a bit.
Oh, you do hostage trade in the monthly reports? Got it. See if I can craft anything. Half men. Alright, let's see what I can do. Oh, absolutely nothing. I get Mjolnir.
That's something. Where'd you get a bull pelt from? I don't remember that.
A what pelt?
A bull pelt.
Oh, I got that. Don't. I think I got that from a dumbass boss. You know those brother bosses?
Oh, okay.
I thought I got it from him.
Yeah.
Alright, let's save, let's get the report, then advance, and save, and then I'm gonna cut it off.
Okay.
God. I don't think I got anything particularly. What the hell? Add opponent's level to might. Oh, I see. It seems okay.
It gets real dangerous later on.
Yes.
And it's rank 4, so that means that your only dark mage cannot use it.
Wait. No, I'm not. No, end all contract. Oh. Oh, so I can automatically rehire them, right?
Yep. Oh, I'll have to fix those decisions there.
Wait, okay, I didn't know I could do that. Actually, I played through the whole game just like manually going around and going like...
That sounds a bit like a pain, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna have to learn about these band-aids after these cutscenes are done. Narvi is knights. So pretty much, The Sinnoh Knights are kind of being not contracted, but they're working for a bunch of idiots.
Yep. We might even be on the wrong side. Not very clear.
Oh shit. Oh, it's defaulted to off. Wow. There's so many good options in this game. Fuck. Oh no, this guy's an asshole. Oh my god. See, like, I like how they're just using leverage over them. Because, like, Korn was just kind of not saying no to Garen all the time. These guys are like, if you don't do this, then we're gonna fuck you. Like, easy.
We're gonna fucking execute you.
Yeah. Like... There we go. Okay, well I'm gonna cut this off now. That was actually a pretty good first chapter, I gotta say. It's good writing, Aethin.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna cut this off. Thanks for making the patch so far. Aside from those little mishaps, it's pretty good, I'd say.
Yeah, I think the most annoying thing to me is the little errors in the battle narration that pop up.
Yeah. But, like, that'll get sorted out over time. I'm not too concerned. But yeah, no, good job with the patch. At least it's playable start to finish. Is the other thing.
Oh yeah, it's a menu patch, full and full.
Yeah, but, like, early... Like, whatever we can get is good. I'm gonna try Chapter 2 sometime in the next week. You don't have to join voice chat for that. And you can if you want. It's up to you.
Yeah, we'll see what I have going on, so just keep me posted.
Sure. But yeah, I'll post about it to do Chapter 2 in public, guys. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, everyone. And if you have any questions about Berwick, you can PM either of us, I guess. Or you can PM me. And I'm not sure what Aethin's thing is, but post in the thread, all of that. Thanks for showing up, and I hope to see you guys in future streams. Bye.
Bye.